Hi everyone, it's Micah from Micasa&b. We're partnering up with Co.sg to bring you fantastic quality meats right to your doorstep. Today, we're going to be doing a flat iron steak from Australia.
If you've never tried a flat iron steak, we think it's time for a life-changing experience. It's taken from the shoulder and pairs perfectly well with your red wines. The seasoning for this is going to be incredibly simple, just salt and pepper. Over here, we've got some fine salt, nothing too fancy. Add some pepper, freshly cracked is always best. Now flip it over and do it again. For a bit of a restaurant tip, let it sit for 10 minutes for the meat to soak in the salt for a thorough seasoning all the way through. It's also going to dehydrate the surface of the meat to give it that beautiful crust when you grill. Preheat your pan and add some neutral oil. I'm using Palmer's olive oil, but feel free to use whichever cooking oil you've got at home. Before the steak hits the pan, we're going to dry off the water droplets that formed on the surface with a paper towel so that it doesn't splatter. Now for the fun part. Once your pan is heated, lay the piece of steak away from you so you don't get splattered by the oil. Look at that sizzle. Try to make sure you don't flip your steak too often. Instead, rotate your steak to ensure even cooking. Now once the edges have browned beautifully well, we're going to flip the steak once to cook the other side. Just like the same side before, we're not going to flip it too many times. We're just going to rotate it on the side to ensure that even cooking. Now when that steak is done, we're going to take it out from the pan and we're going to rest it on a plate for about 5 minutes. Now keep in mind, don't throw that oil out. We're going to use it later on to give our dish an extra something. While the steak is resting, we're going to prepare a very simple sauce using ingredients easily found in your home. And here we have a small purple onion that's been sliced and some lemon zest. After zesting your lemon, cut it in half and put together with another small onion. Put it cut side down on the pan to char it. If you don't have lemon to char, lime's good as well. Over here I minced about half a clove of garlic, chopped some spring onions, and if you want, you can add some chopped parsley too. Alright, so I first started off by peeling each strand of onion and placing it into the bowl. Then add in the zest, spring onions and English parsley. Add a bit of the olive oil, I'm using extra virgin over here, some cracked pepper, and squeeze in 1/2 of that charred lemon. Now mix everything in together, add some salt, if you like yours a little bit sweeter, add some sugar as well, and give it a mix. Let it marinate for a few minutes to bring out that full flavor. And ta-da! Sauce is ready! Once the 5 minutes is up, I like to slice up my steak before serving it. Here's a pro tip. When you slice up your steak, identify where the fibers of the steak are running and cut across them. This makes each slice nice and tender. Now get creative and plate up your meal. You can keep it simple, or you can wow your family with some restaurant-style plating. A bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and some of the onion we charred earlier. A touch of mustard for that sharp, acidic kick, and finally drizzle your homemade sauce.
And there you have it! Super simple, under 20 minutes. It is so delicious.